Hello, welcome back to what should be, if my file names are correct, episode number 12, the HeartGold Ultra Randomizer Nuzlocke. So to kick things off, at the end of last episode, I forgot to do my wheel spin after Jasmine, but I did remember at the end of the episode, so that should be edited in to the end, and so I can now show you what I decided on. So I rolled a nature change, and I've already changed the nature on my 3 OG members, Roxy, Wobble and Bobu. They've all been here so long, and I've rolled it 3 times. I've actually changed all of them. Roxy to bold nature, Wobble to adamant, and Bobu to adamant, I believe as well. And then these 3 new members on the right side, I haven't. But I didn't remember what they were, so I went to check. So Lemon is quiet nature, which is special attack up, speed down. So I was like, you know what? That's actually not bad. That's not bad at all. 2 out of my 3 attacking moves are special, and Gastrodon is kind of mixed, but more of a special attacker, and it's never going to be speedy anyway. So that's actually a decent nature. Minty is similar. In fact, it's the same nature. It's quiet again. Now, Venusaur isn't as slow as Gastrodon, but as you can see, my speed isn't crazy anyway. And so the only way I would improve this, if anything, would be special attack up, attack down, and make it modest, I suppose. But I don't mind quiet. I don't mind quiet because I'm not looking for Minty to be fast. I'm looking for Minty to be defensive and still hit kind of hard. Finally, Violet was, I believe, special attack down and defense up. And again, that's not bad. All 3 of them are actually not bad. That's not bad because I'm not a special attacker on Violet at all. I'm pure power, I'm pure physical. So I'm like, okay, well, that's not bad either. But out of all of them, I figured I may as well just fully commit and just change Violet to be adamant nature, because I'm pure power, I'm a physical attacker. I may as well say, fuck it. If I'm going to change something, I may as well just hit as hard as I can. So now I'm up to a whopping 102 base attack, essentially 204 attack because of huge power, not pure power, sorry. That's the change I decided to go with. To be honest, this is at least the 4th time that I've got a nature change. I can't remember all of the wheel spins. I've only done 6. How is this possible? That means I've only done 6 and 4 of them have been the same thing. That must mean, if I remember correctly, 4 of them have been nature changes. 2 of them have been max IVs, because I know I maxed out Roxy's IV and Wob was IVs, if I remember correctly. If that's the case, that's kind of wild. But anyway, I spoke about this briefly last episode because Balba called me and spoiled it. But to begin today's episode, I'm going to be exploring this area here. It's officially opened up now that I've taken the potion back to Jasmine. So I'm going to go and do this area because it uses some time for the beginning of the episode. And this is the final, very final loose end to tie up for now. Everything else in the game is done. So let me quickly take Flug out and fly over to Cyanwood. So one thing I was thinking about last episode, which I then quickly forgot about but now remembered, if I can get a Shucker Berry, they may even be in the department store like the Rindo Berry was. I'd have to go and check. If I can get a Shucker Berry, I might consider giving that to Violet, because I do like the black sludge on Violet. I think that in general is just good, right? It's like having leftovers. But if I can get the Shucker Berry on Violet, that means I have no weaknesses. My only weakness is ground. Why is there... What's down there? What is down there? I actually don't remember at all what's down there. But yeah, if I can get the Shucker Berry, then I have no weaknesses on Violet, so that would be kind of crazy. Pure power Pokemon with no weaknesses. Speaking of Violet, she is the only level 43 right now. And I don't think I've actually used her yet on screen since grinding, so this is her official debut for the series. Everyone say hello to Violet. She is very, very strong, unsurprisingly. If I can just get... Oh wow, the levels are so low, of course they are. I just need a poison move. You know, because of how strong Violet is, I will even take a slightly weaker move. I would even take a slightly weaker move. What's a weaker physical move? Obviously, Poison Jab would be ideal. I suppose Poison Tail. Poison Tail is still good though. It's not strong. I think it's base 60. What's crazy about that move that I feel like not many people realize because you never really see it, you never use it. Poison Tail has a high chance to crit and can poison. I don't think it's toxic. There's no way, right? I don't think it's toxic. I think it's just poison. Has a high chance to crit and a chance to poison. That's kind of wild for one move. So yeah, because of how strong I am, I would definitely take that. But if I can get one of the more ideal moves like Poison Jab, I guess Poison Jab would just be the perfect move. But I'd even take, look, at this point, I would take Gunk Shot. I don't like these less accurate moves because I can't land them. Gunk Shot is what, 85 accurate? And so is Will-O-Wisp, or is Gunk Shot 80? Gunk Shot might be 80, but Will-O-Wisp is 85. And I missed that 3 or 4 times in a row in Chuck's gym, as I just watched recently. So, would not be ideal to get a move like that because I'm not very good at landing those moves. That's exactly why I want Brine, ideally, so I can give that to Roxy and get rid of Hydro Pump. Because Hydro Pump's the same thing. I don't want an 80% accurate move because I don't land those. I don't. It's a shame all these Pokemon are so low level because I can't really show off to you how strong this Pokemon is. You would kind of expect me to be one-shotting these anyway, given the level difference, so it's not that impressive. But I promise you, you will see. Try and use Violet in Pryce's gym or something and show you because it really is kind of nuts just how much damage I can do with this Pokemon. I'm still on an eternal search for a metal coat. So what route actually is this? Cliff Edge Gate. I can't get an encounter here. A 47. Okay. I believe I can surf down there for 47. If I understand correctly, Route 47 is here, so I can get an encounter down there by surfing. I believe this cave is going to be a separate encounter. And then I think there's one more route just before the Safari Zone. So even excluding the Safari Zone itself, yeah, Cliff Cave, there is 3 encounters I can get, which is actually pretty good. Okay, so down is how I can get let me get my Cliff Cave encounter first. We sort of Babu because Polaris, Sleep Powder, and Violet. Violet I cannot use to catch Pokemon. Violet will murder anything. Give me rolls. Sandshrew. Okay. I mean, Sandslash isn't a good Pokemon, unfortunately. But it is something new, as far as I'm aware. And it's a different typing. I don't even believe I have many ground types in the box. If Lemon dies, I don't even know if I have another ground type. So I won't complain. This is the exact type of Pokemon that I would use, you know? The type of Pokemon where you never really see it because it's not that good. The exact type of thing I would use. What's a good female Sandslash name? I'm actually really not against the potential of using a Sandslash if I can get decent moves on it. I like the name Ashna too. I'm definitely not against using it. It's a type of random bullshit Pokemon that I would use because I like using things I've never used before. So if I could get an actual decent ground move on it, because funnily enough, the biggest issue, the biggest flaw of Sandslash period is the fact that it doesn't get good moves. If it can get good moves, I'm fully down to use it. Now, granted, the stats aren't that good, so it's not like it's its only flaw. Okay, so when this crossed my mind, is there grass? For some reason, I always prefer to get grass. You know what? It doesn't matter. It's all randomized. It's all randomized. What am I talking about? Yeah, its stats aren't great. I don't think Sandslash has ever got a buff, which, if true, it needs one. Dodrio got a buff. Some other Pokemon have got stat buffs over time. If Sandslash really hasn't got one, it needs one. Anyway, let's see what we can get here on Route 47. Anything over here? There's not. We get a Magmi. We already have Magmi, Magby. We already have Nadine in the box. So that is dupes. Lotad. I do not believe I have any of the Lotad line. I'm pretty sure I can Sleep Powder or Grass type in this gen. Yeah, I can. I'm new into the Pokeball. Apparently not. Unfortunately, I seem to forever be broke in this game. Quite often in randomizers like this because of, well, especially because of randomized items, you tend to have a lot more money. Well, I have to spend more for potions and stuff, but then you get random items you can sell for a lot more. But I'm just not really getting that, and I'm constantly spending money on stuff. I just seem to always be broke, so I never have, like, many Pokeballs at all. I'm trying to be conservative with that stuff. I do not have a Lotad name. Yeah, I really do not have a Lotad name. Ronald. I started typing a random name, and nothing was coming to mind. The name makes no sense. It doesn't fit. It's terrible. I low-key hate it. But it's okay. Okay, I can sell that. That's good. It's okay. I really don't have a Ludicolo name. Right, okay. But I can't progress any further. I believe... Is the cave right here? It's further up. I believe the cave you get Groudon and Kyogre is over that way to the left. You can get them in the post-game. I think you need something for it, right? To get the orbs off Professor Oak, I think. I don't think you can naturally just get... Maybe you can. I don't know. I think there's some prerequisite to get the stuff from Oak in order to be able to go and get the encounters, and then you can get Rayquaza too, I believe. This is the right way to go. Let's swap back to... Oh, I would have loved to get a Miss Magius. I have a feeling I got a Miss Magius as an encounter a long time ago. Relatively speaking, it might have not been long ago in terms of episodes, but for me a long time ago, and I didn't manage to catch it. That might not be... I don't think that's correct though. Okay, I just had to restart. I was getting some weird audio jittering or something that I've never had before. Hopefully it's gone now anyway. Okay, this is a double battle. Oh yeah, forget they're only level 33. I guess I'll just beef you because you're not a fairy type yet. And bone club you. You survived? It survived. From Violet. That's kind of wild. No, it's 10 levels below me. Yeah, you're gonna have to step things up a bit, Violet, because that's kind of wild. You should definitely be doing more than that. Anyway, Violet is strong, I promise you. I don't know why that didn't kill, but I promise you normally she's better than that. Normally is. Metal Coat? Nice, you're up. God damn it. Can you surf here? And it seems to be low down. Oh yeah, I've unintentionally got this pairing out. Let me just surf and... Oh, it didn't kill. I don't know why these moves aren't killing. Okay. You know what's really crazy is... Okay, here's Route 47. 48, sorry. You know what? Let me get my encounter first. And sort back to Bobby. Give me a Ralts. Meow. Not quite, but I'll take it, I guess. Yeah. Email Meow. I really don't have a name for this. I actually used to use Persian. There's one time I played Fire Red. I've said about this before. I played Fire Red countless times, again and again and again, when I was like 5 years old. And there was one time I used a Persian. I don't know why, but just that one time I randomly caught a Meowth and I actually got a Persian, and I used it a lot and I actually liked it. So I do have some fond memories of Persian, even though it's not the greatest Pokemon out there. Let's see what else I could have got, just out of curiosity. Nose pass. You know what? I'll take my Meowth over this, 100%. Okay, for whatever reason, I'm still getting that annoying audio issue, which I really hope isn't somewhat obvious in the recording. I just looked up on Google. I found the top solution and I've tried it. Hopefully it'll work. If it's been obvious, then I apologize because it's really been bothering me. I just hope it hasn't come through at all in the recording. Oh, is this a shop? Oh my god. Oh my god. Finally. Thank you, random woman. Okay. You know what? I'm not going to mess up my team right now because I kind of like how things are. But if I ever need to replace someone, I can now finally get the Scizor I wanted. Finally. Okay. Okay, so that's not really anything useful. I completely forgot that these little moles, market things are here. Also, I don't remember this music at all. Like, really at all. Talk to you. I was going to look at the Pokemon, but let me go to Safari Zone first. Okay. I'm not too concerned about this encounter because there's a very high chance I'm not going to catch whatever it is. That's just how Safari Zone encounters go. So I'm just hoping it's something reasonable. I mean, the catch rate isn't too low on, because otherwise I may as well just give up. I don't think I can catch this, but I can try. These are great balls. Oh yeah, no way. It's not even shaking. Oh my god, what is this? I'm sorry, there's no way Mr. Mime is this hard to catch. I know that it's going to have a lower catch rate, because in the original games when it was added, you could only trade for it. But there's no way, bro. There's no way it's this hard to capture with a great ball. Come on. I mean, it's not running. They fled. I wasn't even going to bother trying to use the mud and the bait and stuff, because I don't know the right method to do that, and I would have just made it run, so... Oh well. It was kind of a given that I was going to lose my encounter anyway. I don't know. I don't think there's items and stuff in here, really. Go check out my Pokemon. What I was trying to say before I got my Meowth encounter, this is a very, very rare morning recording session. It is 11 in the morning right now. This is very, very rare for me. It's nice. It's actually very nice to be up early, sun shining on me right now. I sit by the window. It's a little bit hot because it's summer. And as I've explained, I can't have my window open or my aircon on, but it's nice. It's a nice change of pace. Most episodes recorded in this series thus far have been late ones. The annoying thing is, as soon as it hits about 7 or 8 p.m, the game goes nighttime mode. Even though it's summer and outside it's still bright, but then in-game it's dark. Sometimes, even though it looks like I'm recording in the middle of the night, I'm honestly not. It's just evening time, but the game considers it to be night. The Sandshrew, which has... It does have Bone Club. Not bad. We have Lotad, Ronald, with an interesting moveset. And we lastly have Anya, the color change, which is terrible. Meow, but it would change. Which moveset is kind of bad. But we are very slowly beginning to build up a long list of spare Pokemon, which is good because at our worst we were down to not too many, and now things are actually looking up. Eris can finally join the team if I lose a Pokemon, so that's pretty good. We have Leech Life as well, which will be clutch. Don't think I'm going to be able to get a Steel move though, unless I get very lucky. So I guess that's everything, right? Yeah, I suppose so. That's everything. So there's not much else that can be done. It's Pryce time. Okay, it feels like I'm always in this foggy little town at the moment. Let me put Minty up front. Let me get Minty some training because he's not going to be able to be used in the gym battle. But let me do that. I think I'm all good on potions. Yeah, I didn't really use any potions at all against Jasmine. Maybe like one. I'm not even worried about potions. I do wonder how difficult Pryce is going to be. He's ice typed. He's going to have at least a Pokemon, if not a couple for coverage. I'm not sure what he could have, but he'll probably have something for fire types. Maybe something for steel types. Well, that's a psychic type. Yeah, I don't really want to stand against that. Oh, I will say though, yeah, it is very, very hot in here. The unfortunate thing is that as much as I love when it's daytime, morning time, and I get to sit here with the sun and everything, I sit on, unfortunately, my room is on the side of the house where the sun is. So all day, when it's summer, all day, my room is just baking under the sun's heat. And it's really, really hot. This is part of the reason why I invested in the air conditioning I said about, because oh my god, it's so hot. Also, I'm paralyzed and I can't move, and this is very obnoxious. I was trying not to speed up, but it's honestly just pissing me off now. Oh, I can't move. But yes, after I finish recording, I definitely should open my window back up and get this air conditioning on just to cool the room down a bit, because I haven't had it on today. I woke up, got ready, and then immediately started recording because I wanted to record in the morning because I think it would be nice, and it is. But yeah, this is a little bit too hot for my taste, personally. I like good weather. I love the sun. My favorite season is summer, 100%. Why is it hailing? Oh, it's hailing inside the gym itself. Is it? Okay, I'll have to check in the overworld in a second. So, yeah, my favorite season is summer. It's not even close. I really love summer. I always have. Just the vibe of it. I think it depends where you come from. I hate this take of, how do you like summer? It's so hot. Well, not everyone lives in the same place as you. Summer for different people is obviously going to be different depending on where you are. Now, I have been over the whole UK thing where, unfortunately, summer can be way too hot here. But it's not the heat that I like. The heat can be obnoxious, I'll give you that. As much as I love this season, the heat can be way too much. But what I like is I love the weather. I love the blue skies. I love the vibes. I love the fact that everyone wants to go outside. It's just nice, you know, it's just a nice vibe. And while some people like the opposite, some people like the more, it is hailing. It's hailing in the gym itself. See, I didn't even notice. It looked normal to me, but that's actually a very cool thing. Although that is gonna, that's gonna make things very, it depends what Pryce has. If he has Blizzard, he's gonna have constant hail in his battle. That's kind of terrifying. Some people like the opposite because they prefer this sort of, I guess, what you consider like a cozy vibe of winter. I don't hate it, but I'm not a massive fan. There are certain bits, obviously around Christmas. Christmas is nice. I'm not going to sit here and hate on Christmas. But at most, you can consider Christmas December. That's only one small part of winter. That's completely ignoring the depression that is January and February for me, which I hate those months so much. It's raining, it's cold, it gets dark super early. There's genuinely just nothing, absolutely nothing I like or can say positively about that time of year. I hate it. I absolutely despise it. That's just me. Everyone sees things differently. It depends on just what type of person you are. For example, I mean, this is a bit of a generalization, but I would assume that all the people I see that are loving that sort of vibe to do with winter are probably people who don't like to go out so much, I guess. People who stay inside more. I get that. Whoa, my God. Okay, chill on that, chill on that. Don't take one of my OG free members, alright? Yeah, I would assume that people who like winter like that probably are just the sort of type who generally like to stay indoors. Now, I'm not going to hate on you for that, but then my argument to that would be, if that is the case, why does it matter then? Because if you're just going to be inside anyway, the season, I don't think the season matters as much to you. You know, if that makes sense? Because you're just inside anyway. But the only thing it affects is the temperature. This is a very not good Pokemon for my team. The reason I'm scared is purely because this is what killed my Altaria with Explosion. Oh, you know what? I'm pretty sure trainers have better movesets, which means they'll have a different moveset to wild Pokemon, so I'm worrying for nothing. I'm worrying for nothing. Okay. I was just thinking Explosion because, yeah, because of that. Because I've been killed by an Explosion Torterra before, but they have different movesets. My bad. Defog. Oh my God, Minty. Minty, learn a grass move. That's literally your primary typing, bro. Oh my God, I'm never getting a grass move. I'll just heal Wobbler. I'm not running back. I've got enough stuff for it. Okay, I cannot touch a rock type with Wobbler. Metal Burst. We can't have Sturdy now because of the hail, so... Okay, I need to try and keep in mind about Metal Burst as well. Oh, he's got a Mamoswine with him. I think barely fits there. It's too big. How do I... Okay, I guess... Oh, I think I just made it to Pryce already. That was very easy. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I would assume that if you prefer winter, generally speaking, you probably prefer to stay inside for the most part. But, as I'm saying, I'm going to self-rock, by the way, because the hail is going to kill this thing. If that's the case, then I don't think it really matters all that much to you, whether it's going to be dark, raining, or sunny, or anything, because you're just inside anyway. It's fine. It's whatever. Everyone has different tastes. Some people prefer, I'm talking about summer versus winter, but there are plenty of people who prefer spring and autumn because they're like an in-between, and I can respect that. But it's just for me, I like summer because I like the vibe. That's all there is to it. I like going out with friends this time of year, doing stuff outside. I think it's just nice. It's always been nice. Mewtwo. Okay. Go level 33 though. Let me just discharge. I should be able to do half, right? Oh yeah. Can you paralyze? Get paralyzed this turn? Camouflage. Ice type? My game just paused there for a second when it clicked camouflage. I had to click A. I don't know why. I thought my whole game just crashed. And I was like, oh, don't. Please don't do that to me right now. Please do not do that to me. Okay, Roxy's 45. And then Pryce is here. Nice. So, who are we leading with? I'm going to... Should I do Bobu and Violet? I'm not going to lead with Minty, obviously. I guess I could do Wobble, but Wobble's 45. And Lemon and Roxy we did as a pairing last time, so I won't do that again. I can switch into them if I need to. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll do this. We'll do this because Bobu has type advantage and Violet's just strong in general. So, what's up, Mamoswine? That's a cool cry. Okay. It's time to lock in again for another gym battle. Only just recently I did Jasmine, now we're doing another one back to back. I am actually kind of terrified. So he has a Mamoswine, which I would expect, because that originally is Ace's Piloswine, right? So this makes sense. Okay, I don't know what else you would have. Mamoswine and Regice. Regice, I'm assuming, because the last two gyms had Regirock and then Registeel. I'm going to say Regice and Mamoswine. The other four, I don't know. Anyway. So, you're the second young'un to barge your way in here already. Wait. Wait. Second? That means I've been overtaken. For the first time in this series, I've been overtaken. Whoa. I don't know how I feel about that. I've always been like the prodigy, where I've been one of two and I've been in the lead, and now for the first time, Silver's gone ahead. Did Silver say he was doing it? I think Silver said he was doing the gym challenge, right? I'm pretty he did in either Azalea or in Necrotique, I think, or in Olivine. Maybe it's Olivine. I don't know. I'm pretty sure he said it. And now he's overtaken me already. Fuck you, man. Okay. I was certain I wouldn't have any more challenges before my retirement, given the circumstances. The boy who came in here before you, he was quite a rude one. Yeah, yeah. But I could tell he's holding back a lot of repressed emotions. Got a slick tongue, he's probably more kind than he can accept under those layers. Damn. Bro came in here and got psycho-analyzed. God damn. Just an old man's intuition. I mean, yeah, he's an old man, so, you know, you have like that old person intuition. They know these things, you know. That same intuition tells me that you are different. This really may be my final battle before retiring this time. Damn, it's kind of sad. Show me something good. Damn, this is like his send-off battle. Okay, let's do this, Pryce. Show me what you're cooking with. Mamoswine and Articuno. We're leading with Articuno. Interesting. So, I don't believe Articuno's is ace. Jasmine's ace was 46. I don't think his ace would be 42. Mamoswine is really terrifying. Both of these Pokemon have a secondary typing that's super effective against Bobu. And one against Violet as well. What I'm going to do is I'm going to all in on Mamo. Okay, outspeed. Because Mamo kills both of us. So I need this thing gone. I was going to swap Bobu. Is that Focus Sash? Good thing I doubled in. There we go. I was going to swap Bobu, but if I swap Bobu, then I can't guarantee kill Mamoswine, and then Mamoswine can kill Violet. So that's a bad idea, so I didn't do it. Please do not flying move. Okay, wrong. Okay, that's fine. But don't flying move Bobu. So as a fighting move is all we know so far. What is he going to bring out next? At least the Mamoswine's gone, because that thing is very scary. Rotom, shit. I was expecting Rotom Freeze. Is it Rotom Freeze? Rotom Chill? Shit. Okay, so one of his coverage Pokemon is Rotom Wash. Sorry, I'm not normally up this early. My brain doesn't function this time. Rotom Wash, which is to cover for something like Bobby. So let me get the fuck out of here. Rotom Wash. Nah, I can't go to Wobber. I can't go to Minty. I'm gonna have to go to one of these two. Let me go into Roxy, and then let me thief the Rotom. Rotom Wash is kind of bulky. I don't think I can one-shot it. But we'll see how much I can do. Never mind. That's that huge power for you. That's that huge power. Okay. What are you gonna do? It did have a flying move. I don't know why I didn't. Oh my god, I did a lot. I don't know why I didn't do that the first turn. I got very, very lucky there. Maybe it's because the Mammoth was gonna do something, and the AI dictated didn't need to. Okay, I got fortunate. Okay, what's coming out now? Empoleon. Goes Empoleon for coverage too. I like this team. He has an ice team, but he also has these water types to help cover things. Empoleon Rotom Wash, that's very, very cool. All I can really do, I'm just burn Articuno and then heal and then see what he's gonna do here. Hopefully not a ground move, because ground does mess both of us up. Karate Chop. Why is it all these fighting moves? I mean, it's burnt now. Stealth Rock. Interesting. Also, Empoleon fits because while it isn't an ice type, it is a penguin, which suits the vibe, you know? Like, look at Empoleon next to Articuno. It just fits, right? And it can't just be me. Like, that just fits. It's a very cool team. So, I guess what I'll do is... Articuno doesn't seem to be a massive threat. I'll Hydro Pump into it because I can't really do anything else. And then I guess just Jump Kick the Empoleon. This should absolutely blow it away. As a super effective base 100 huge power move. Rough Skin. Okay, that's kind of terrifying. Hydro Pump, I did land it. Articuno will live this because it's very specially defensive. This should do a lot. Okay. What's coming out now? How many Pokemon are left? 2? 1? If it's 1, it's probably Regice coming out. Regice. Okay, there is another Pokemon now. 44. Damn, Pryce is lower level than Jasmine. That's so weird. If you look at the badge case thing, Pryce is the 7th gym leader, but he's got lower level than Jasmine has. This game is odd for levels. It is very, very odd. Let me burn the Regice. Now, you know what? Let me Hydro Pump you and then Jump Kick into Regice because I feel like I can kill. Regice is specially defensive. I still have 100 base defense, but... Nice. There we go. There's Regice gone. And this should be Articuno gone, assuming I can land. There we go. Only one thing left. I wonder what it could be. It can't be anything crazy. He had an Articuno, it's gone. Had a Regice, it's gone. His Ace is gone. Both his Legends are gone. I'm assuming it's just a regular Ice type. Also, there is Hail damage. There is leftovers on both Pokemon and Burn going off at the end of every single turn. It takes so long to get through the end of a turn. Okay, Articuno down. What is the last Pokemon he has? Assuming it's probably an Ice type. Because he's had his 2 coverage Pokemon as well. Weavile. Weavile is very cool. Okay, let me just Hydro Pump and Bug Bite you. Protect. Cool. We're stalling. Let me try the same thing again then. Okay, we're stalling. Let me try the same thing again then. It missed Dark Void on both of us. We're updated to Gen 9 mechanics, so that's 50% accurate. Oh, Smeargle fucked that move up so bad. It's actually crazy. That Pokemon ruined Darkrai's entire thing. There we go. Okay. No Pokemon lost. Jasmine and Pryce had very, very good teams, but not good enough to beat me. My team is very solid right now. Okay. Incredible. Thank you for sending me off with one final hurrah. It was a fine match. Since you possess not only strength but also kindness, please be sure to help that boy. He's in need and crying for help, even if his pride will never allow him to admit it to you. Only one gym remains for you. That is shocking for any year, but in this year, unprecedented. You must be confident in your abilities by now. But take this old man's parting advice if you have any sense. Do not underestimate Claire. Claire is incredibly powerful and often seen as the biggest roadblock before the Elite Four. Oh god. She is the great filter of who is truly champion material. That's terrifying. So this year, I have no idea how terrifying she'll be when she unleashes her true strength. Let me put it this way. I'm the 7th gym leader because I fought Claire in the gym tournament finals and lost. My full power ice team against her full team of dragons. Oh my god. Oh god. That's a good point. That is a very good point. Even with a major disadvantage, her strength can allow her to pull through in a way most can't. Don't falter now though. You've made it this far. To keep your confidence high and give her a match so good, her hothead can't accept the defeat. Good luck, kid. Damn, Pryce is cool in this game, man. I like his energy. That's super cool. TM07. What's TM07? Have a look. Let's have a look. See. Protect. That is actually very appropriate, given his Weavile. His stalling Protect Weavile. Yo, guess what I forgot? It's unbelievable how I manage this every time. It's fine though. I've remembered immediately after the episode 12. So I'll record this now quick and I'll put this in after I beat the gym, just as I'm leaving or something. I did even remember this as I was leaving the gym and I still forgot. I didn't do anything after Pryce anyway, so from the episode after, episode 13, it should be whatever this is will be applied. Let's just see what I get. Ideally, a move. I don't need an item anymore, but I would really like a move. Stop, 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 stop. Oh my god. Oh my god, yes. I can't believe I actually got what I wanted. That's crazy. 1 in 7. That was so close. I mean, don't get me wrong. I wouldn't have complained about max EVs, obviously. That would be silly. But, okay. Perfect. So, going into next episode, Minty will have a grass move. I don't know what it'll be. I'll teach him a good one. Giga Drain, Energy Ball, something like that. I'll figure it out. And then, yeah, from next episode, that'll be in effect. So, yeah, back to the episode. Oh yeah, okay. Ame, how are things going? I called you because something weird is happening with the radio broadcast. We're talking about Team Rocket. I mean, do you know anything about it? Maybe Team Rocket is returned. No, that just can't be true. Sorry to bug you. Take care. Interesting. 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 So that is the next course of action. Are we all 45? Apart from Lemon and Bobu. So, I just want to say, unfortunately, because of the weird levels, I guess you could consider me kind of over-leveled for Pryce, which is a shame. It wasn't a pushover. His team was super cool. It's just the way the levels work between these gyms, you can't put too much blame on me because despite everything since Chuck, they're all around similar levels and it's just really hard to stay balanced at this point in the game. But hopefully, from here on out, things should go back to how things were more so. I have a bad feeling, because I just want to say this. I believe I mentioned this in one of the first episodes, because it was a little memo I was given. And even though I was given this memo by the guys, like half a year ago or more like 7 months ago at this point, there's one thing that I do remember being told, and that was, they simply said to me, beware of Archer. And I kind of put that thought on the back burner because, again, That was the beginning of the game. I think I mentioned it in episode 1 because they told me that before giving me the game. So I'm like, well, that's 7 badges away. We're at the Team Rocket arc now. So that fight is coming up. And we have 3 important trainer battles in there. We have to fight all 3 of the other admins who are all important trainer battles, including Ariana's full team this time, and then Archer. And then on top of all of that, just recently, because I've been in talks with them, of course, because I've told them about how I've picked the game back up finally, they've given me a new rule, let's say, which isn't a new overall rule. It's just a rule for this specific Team Rocket event. But you'll see about that soon. But yes, I am very terrified. I don't know what the levels are going to be like. But they've told me again to beware of Archer. And I'm terrified. I am very, very scared. But I have faith in my Pokemon. Let me go and get prepared. Let me grab Flug. And finally, at least until I have to come back this way, if I make it that far and don't lose, let's hope, then, well, okay, let's hope I don't lose. I mean, that sounds like I hope that I lose. Finally, we're making it out of this foggy-ass little village that it seems like I'm always in at the moment. Okay, I'm going to come here because I can't actually buy Hyper Potions in Goldenrod, funnily enough. Okay, so that's some Hyper Potions and a few Super Potions bought for now. And then let me fly over to Goldenrod, because I can actually pick up lemonades here, which is good. I think it's on the... Is it a top floor? I believe it's the top floor, right? Yeah, here we go. Okay, that should be enough. That should be enough. Lemonades aren't... We're at that point where they're not crazy anymore. Like, you take someone like Violet, Wobbler, especially Roxy. They're doing half, or in some cases, not even half. But they are a good in-between for a Super Potion and a Hyper Potion, and they're not too expensive, and you can come here and get them easily. I figured I'd also get them. And then I do have some Hyper Potions now at the very least as well, in case I need that full HP boost, since they are still 200 HP recovery in this game. So they are very, very strong. So even Roxy, who has the most HP on my team, could be fully healed with a Hyper Potion from however low she is. So, we're all prepared. But again, I am kind of shaking in my boots over this whole thing. Just like Pryce told me, put my faith in my Pokemon and do what I can. Okay, Team Rocket are here. It really is time, It really is time. Can't believe we're here in the game already. I can go straight to into here now, right? Do I do this now? I'm pretty sure I have to go get the thing first, right? Yeah, okay, yeah. You gotta go get the uniform before you can do anything. I couldn't remember the exact order. I had this feeling that you came back out at some point, but you do come back out, but that's not this. This you have to do now. Yeah, let me get this. Hey, look at you, pretty good. Oh, but you shouldn't try to scare people walking around looking like that, okay? You say I shouldn't? Why? Is that not the whole point? Why would Team Rocket say that? Hello? I get a picture. You know what's really annoying? And to be honest, I understand why they don't let you, because, oh, it's a kid's game, that would be like a bad thing. They designed this. They purposely designed a uniform change for Ethan and Lyra, depending on who you're playing, for Team Rocket, giving you the full Team Rocket uniform. Can you even see it on your thing? No, you can't, okay. But like, what they should have done is they should have let you wear this. Like permanently, I mean. Because the thing that sucks the most about this is you get to wear this right now and it's like super cool. You get to actually wear the uniform. But then the moment you go upstairs and you go in the radio tower and Silver comes, you immediately have to fucking take it off. So they made all of this. They designed this whole thing just to be taken off in 2 seconds. And I'm like, bro, come on. What they should have done is, even if it's just like after you beat the game, you get the option to put it back on. They should have let you, because they designed it all. But they should have done that. They should have done that, because it sucks that, as I said, you only get to use it for about 1 minute before you're forced to take it off. Again, I understand I guess it's a kid's game. They don't want it to look like, oh, you can be the bad guy, but you're not being the bad guy. You're just wearing a fucking uniform. Oh well. Oh well. But anyway, I guess with all that said, it is time to commit to this.